Hi everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Street Studio. Thank you all for joining me today. This is a kind of a craft with me. I actually saw this on, I'm going to show my age here because I'll be honest with you, I don't know the difference between reels, shorts, whatever those are. So anyways, it came across my feed, I believe in Instagram, and I thought, wow, what a cute idea. We are working on our Women in Roses journal, and so I ran out to my computer and I printed some papers, but I wanted to show you, this is the little pocket that we're going to make. So I printed out some papers that will match our journal. So I just wanted to pull one of the signatures out. So basically I printed these roses, and what I did to show you is I actually took one of the printable digitals, and I don't see that I used it in here. Anyways, I took one of the digitals, like one of the pictures that had roses on it, and I just cut and pasted roses all over the page. So if you look really close, you can see where I cut and pasted them. There's like lines, but I don't think that's going to make a difference. So anyways, what I did though is this was the first one I made, and I thought it matched really well. And I knew that I did a lighter version on the back. And so the lighter version or the darker will end up being this, and these would be the other two pockets. But I wanted to show you this piece of paper that I made the original out of was a single-sided, so I actually had to put a piece of paper there. So I printed one single-sided so that we can figure that out. So the only requirement in making these really is you need your paper, a pair of scissors, and some glue, and then whatever you want to decorate it with. So you need a square, and to make it this size, I think it was about 8. And I don't want to fold it. Normally I would make a square by folding it like this, but I don't want to have this crease, and that's not the way we're going to crease it. So I'm going to actually cut an 8.5 inch on my cutter. And I'm going to do both because it doesn't matter, right? So we want to do 8.5. Anyways, our channel's growing slow but sure. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the like button. I'm going to get this at 8.5. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. And at the end, if you have any comments or you have any questions, you can leave a comment. I would love it. Okay, these are our 2 extra pieces, okay? Okay, so the double-sided piece. Okay, let me put these over here. So this is our double-sided piece, and what you want to do is you want to fold it up like this. You're going to just fold it in half, open it up, and fold it in half again. I made the design so busy I can't see where I'm folding, okay? Then when you've got it open, you want this side to go up. I have to make a dot. Wait, make a little dot right there. There's the center, okay? So this one's going to go all the way up to the center, okay? And then this one is not going to go up to the center. So however far down is what's going to create the distance between this pocket and this pocket. And you'll see that in a minute. So there's our center. Let's make it about like this, okay? Then this is our short side. So our short side, we need to cut. Got to think about this for a minute. our short side we need to cut, I think, like this, but I can't see it. So I'm going to just distress it so I can see the line. And I want to cut this up to the center. Okay. Okay, so that's our short side. Okay. So then we're going to fold this over to here. Then we're going to glue this part okay, and we want to fold this up. That's going to create our double pocket, and then this gets glued over to the back like so. And I noticed that I always ended up having to trim mine, so okay. I don't know, this one just looks like we need to trim just a little here. There. Okay, and then if I show you, if I ink this a little bit, you'll see the difference in the pockets. Now this was made out of an 8-inch square, okay? I'm not sure, this was a piece of scrap. So that shows you the difference in sizes. But now you've got a pocket here and a pocket here. Pretty cool, huh? So let's do a little, let's make one with this one, okay? That is the single-sided. So we're gonna, do we want, I don't know if we want to maybe make this a little, no, let's make it, let's keep it this size. So we're gonna fold it up like this. And then we're gonna fold it in half like this. Having one side white, I can see better. I can see the lines better. Then if we fold this all the way up, okay, and this is the short side, so we're gonna fold this maybe to about there. And we want to cut the, oops, that's not very straight. Let me get it straighter. That looks a little straighter. Okay, and then we want to cut this right along this line to the center. Okay, beautiful. And then this one gets turned over to here. We'll put our glue on here. Okay, and then we want to turn this down to here and then glue this side over. Okay, like that. And then you end up with your two pockets. Now this is white, so you can take a piece of scrap. Let me see what we have for scrap. I mean, these are not really wide enough to put them in. I mean, I could piece it in there, but I don't want to do that. So I was going to look in our thing and see if I have any extra scraps in here that would be pretty. I mean, you could do, nope, that's got 3 different kinds. Ooh, this one would probably be very pretty. Right? Let's do that. I like that. I was looking at this, thinking this might be pretty different, but it really brings in the blue, and I don't want that. So let's use this piece. And so what I did is I just stuck a piece of paper in there, turned it over, and cut it. like so. And then you can distress all of these edges before you glue it all together if you want. This one though, I left in there, and then I just took my glue and I opened this up and I just put glue in here like this, and then made sure I went along these two sides and just put glue in there. Then you press it down like that. And then I just trim if I need to trim. Like right here, it's not exact, so guess what? We just trim that right off. Perfect. Then you can go ahead and ink the whole thing. And this is, you can use this as a floating pocket, or you can put it down on a page. Okay, how pretty is that? Pretty easy is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and do this, and then let's go ahead and decorate these while we're doing it. So I showed you how to do it with a double-sided piece of paper and a single-sided piece of paper. And let's decorate, and we'll decorate them maybe to go in this journal. So let's look and see what we have. Okay, so I really like this one here. I decorated with a stamp and some flowers. And I really like the stamp. Let's see what we have for flowers. Ooh, we have pretty. We have our peonies. Let's see if we have a smaller one. Ooh, that would be pretty, huh? Oh, here's one. Oh, I really like that. And we would just need to cut this off right there. I like it. And for the other one, let's see what we have. We have roses, kind of bright. I really do like these though, these little. Oh, we have a small peony that could go, oh, I like this one here. And maybe this one could go here. Oh, I like those. Okay, how easy is that? And then we'll put something with them. A stamp, a label, you could put a butterfly maybe. Let's see what we have for. Labels. I need to print some more of these. I use, you know, you use all the ones that you love the most. You use all the ones you love the most. Oh, look, there's a little green one. Don't like that. Oh, I do like that one. Okay, I want to just see what else we might have. We have stamps. These stamps, I just stamp on scrapbook paper or whatever, digital paper, whatever. Is that a green one? Oh, I like that. See, this one says butterfly. Put that right there. I like that. Actually, I kind of like these. Let's see what we have for butterflies. I don't know if I have small ones or not. See, those are moths. Here's some butterflies. Let's see what we have. There's a little pink one. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's a pretty one too, huh? Oh, I like that one a lot. Okay, so I like this one a real lot. But I would have to cut it off, and I don't want to cut it off. So what if we move our flower down to here and then put our butterfly like right there? I don't know, I think I have to have more green on this, so could I move it over and then put our butterfly like right along here? I think I like that. Okay, and this one, I think if I put this all the way down here, I just don't see how that's going to fit on there very well unless I cut. Oops, sorry. I think I don't want that on there. I think that's too much. Let me just see if there's one that's a little more muted. I don't think so. I think we're going to use the stamp. Yep, I think I like the stamp a lot. So I think I'm going to keep it like that. I think we'll do that. Okay, so we want to distress. This right here I want to trim out. So I'm going to trim the white off of this. And let's distress it a little. This will be a pretty quick video, I think. Okay, and that's already distressed. And this one, I actually took a marker and colored in the center part. So I'm just going to distress the edges a little of the flower. I don't think I need to do the leaf. Okay, so we want to put this down first. So I want my flower to be here. I want the whole thing on there. So I think I might want to do it like that. So if that's the case, we want to put this one down first, right? And we're going to use our glue stick. I thought these were so cute when I saw them. They come through, like I said, it was on a feed, a reel, a short, or something. Oh, my feed is a feed. Okay, it's a reel, a short. I just don't understand all those. Keep thinking I want to try TikTok too, but it's so confusing to me. So I don't. Okay, so we want to put our flower there. So I want to put my stamp right about there. How about if we put it right there? Then we'll put our flower. maybe right there. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so pretty. And then you got little pockets right here. Okay, let's do this one. We want to distress this. I'm not exactly sure where I got all these labels. I know I got a bunch from Tracy Fox because I did order some of her labels a couple of years ago. And then I've made labels. I've gotten labels in digitals. I mean, I'm just not sure. I can't tell you where I got them all, so sorry. And where this Peony I fussy cut, this one I kiss cut. So there is cream color around it like this. Okay. Okay, we need to trim this right here. And this right here. There we go. And then our butterfly we'll put right there. Put it this way, or maybe I'll put it this way, I think. Okay, I love it. Okay, and then let me just show you where the pockets are. So just grab some stuff. So you've got a pocket right here and a pocket right here on both. Okay, is that cool? I love them. Okay, do we want to try one more? And let's try something different then, because we don't need it to go in our Roses journal. So let's pick a different paper. Okay. I have all these things out. Just a minute. I have them all out where my paper is. So let's move them over there so I can get at my paper. And I was looking at some of the ones that I did double-sided, like this one. Okay, let's try that. I'm just looking real quick to see if I have anything else that I like any more than that or whatever. I think that one will be fine. Something a little different, right? So with this one, let's go ahead and make it a little smaller. So these were both 8.5. So let's make one because I'm thinking that if you had scraps, make one 7.5. Make it 8. Let's make it 8. Okay. So that means we need to make this 8 as well. Okay, and then we're gonna fold this up. And these are the papers there. I had this paper and I didn't think I would use it, so I printed something out of Louisa Heinzel's Color Pendium on it, on the back, and now I think it's beautiful. So this one is going to get folded all the way up to the center. I have to look and see where my fold is. Okay, so like this. Okay, and then this one we're going to bring just part way down, and whatever is the short side, that's this one, the short piece, you turn it, okay, and you want to cut right to the right of it. So we want to cut this right here into our center, which is, so you might want to mark that. I just cut it kind of off a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, okay. So we took this right up to the middle, so it's right on the fold lines, and this one is short of that, okay? So this one then gets folded over, and I think I want to, because I cut this off a little bit, I want to trim this out. And now would be a good time to distress your edges, so let's do that. We're going to distress this right here. Okay, and we're going to distress this one right here on the fold. The rest I think we can do it once it's folded. Okay, so we've folded this over, and Tommy trimmed it, but she didn't trim it very well. There we go. Okay, there. Then we're going to put our glue down here. Okay. Whoops. Then we want to go ahead and fold this up, but it's easier if you just take this and fold it down, okay, like this. So then you can just fold this over like that. Then when you turn it over, there you go, you've got your sides. How easy is that? I'm not going to decorate this one because I'm not sure what it's going to go in. So I'm going to leave that one blank, and we're going to call this a video, and I hope that you will try this because these are so easy to make. So these are going to go in our Women in Roses journal. This was my sample, okay? And these are the two that we made. We made this with a double-sided piece of paper. Okay, we made this with a single side and just opened this up and put a piece of paper in there. And then this one we made with a double side as well. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. If you're new to my channel and you stayed this long, this is a pretty short video, I appreciate you so much. Please consider subscribing. I would love to have you. Leave a comment. Ring the bell if you want to get notified when I upload new videos. And to my subscribers, past, present, and future, I love you guys very much. Thank you so much. Let me see if I'm doing it right. Yes. Okay. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.